I want to begin to give an overview of agroecology and farmer needs and a way to change our approach to change agroecology with a paradigm measure to progress. So we know that farmers faced to a lot of challenges, ecological challenges, economical challenges also. And we will see which is a good approach to solve these farmer needs, these farmer challenges, and how waste is a part of a new paradigm to develop and to make sustainable agriculture. So first, let me present my network. So we have in France a really advanced network of agroecology organization, a veritable ecosystem of organization with several companies, several associations, which lot of different topics because each organization have its own production sector, and we have also, for instance, Pour une agriculture du vivant, who promote the agroecology on the full agri chain, on the full agri-food chain, and so we work with a lot of big farming, food industry, like Danone, we like Soufflé, like Super U, so big food industries. But we have also so expertise in our network about livestock, about vine, about vegetables, fruits, and we count today with all of his organization more than 10,000 farms in all France. We have developed our network thanks to an open source strategy, based on the open access for knowledge with a YouTube channel, and this YouTube channel is really well known in France with 10,000 views per day, with high level content about what are the innovation on the field, what are the farm portraits, farm success stories available for all. So it's French content for the moment, and this open diffusion, open share allowed a big movement in France and a self-training for the farmers. So let's speak about farmer needs. First, we see at fields that the first farmer needs is to get an economical rentability. We have a lot of farmers in France who don't earn a minimal income, so it's a big topic, and we have to respond to this economical aspect first. Then there needs practical knowledge, practical advices to implement farm practices on their farm. They are also asking discussion, work groups, and valorization of their products, which is also a huge topic. So our approach of agroecology is really based on a big carbon production with high biomass crops, with mixed crop mixes, with agroforestry, which also bring an added carbon production in the farm systems to store carbon, but also to have all economic, ecosystemic services provided by nature-based solutions. So what we see on the field is when you feed the soil, when you feed all the life of the soil, worms, fungi, bacteria, you will directly have a lot of services, water filtration, carbon storage, soil protection from erosion, biodiversity production. So we don't restore biodiversity, but we produce it when you feed it correctly. So a way to go on is measure to progress. Measure to progress because farmers don't know that they emit carbon. They don't know how many. So we use, for instance, humic balance to assess that. They don't know the state of the soil. So we use soil diagnostic. They want to have an overview about their sustainability based on the three pillars of the performance: economic, environmental, and social. So we have an holistic assessment with the INDICIAD tool, but they also want the quality of their product, the health of the plant, and the quality of the soil with direct analysis. But analysis are really expensive, 50 euro per analysis. So we want to develop low-cost analysis. So it's the GRACE project about contaminant analysis, but we also developed infrared spectrometer to sense the quality of the soil, the plant health, and the food. Because we want to engage all the farm to fork stakeholders, we want to promote simple tools like taste tests, because it's a simple way. We speak a lot about technology, but we have fabulous technology in our eyes, in our mouth, and we can also use it to assess the quality of the food. And what we want also to propose is an open access to all this ecological, agronomical, and if possible, economical data to help research and also to help comprehension of ecological system, of farming systems. So we have to find simple key performance indicators because farmers love pragmatic things. So what are the good indicators? We have lots work to identify the best indicators of every area of farming. So we have speak about taste, about nutrient score. Nutrient score, it's a note from A to E to know the quality of the food. Yield is a really good indicator of plant health at the end, but we also work on new indicators like pH, oxidation redox potential, and conductivity, and we have worked with scientists who show that all pests are plant pests are controlled by redox and pH. So redox is electrical tension on the plant or on the soil, and we can measure it and directly connect plant health or plant stresses with these both measures. Humic balance is really important because farmers can simply know if they store or emit carbon with their farm practices at the field scale. So or indicator at a farm level is more comparison with groups, thanks to the indiciad tools, but also a more accessible index called regenerative index developed by Pour une agriculture du vivant. And then, which is the best indicator for biodiversity is a big question, because it's really difficult to measure worms, to measure fungi, to measure the diversity of biodiversity. We search and we have identified the richness of just the avifauna surveys with 20 critical species, which represent the quality of the ecosystem. But we want to add microbiome evaluation of the soil with fungi, with bacteria, with DNA assessment, but it's today too much expensive tools. And GRACE will also work on all the contaminant residues. So just speak about performance assessment is insufficient to success the agroecological transition. So we have also to speak how to disseminate, how to make awareness, how to engage farmers in in this transition. And we have developed several tools, and we want to enlarge them at EU level with a wiki platform, with videos we have already speak about, with training platform, e-learning courses, with practical research at the field, and how we can share experiments between farmers, how we can animate work groups, and also how we can let citizens participate to the measurement of the quality of farming systems, of the quality of the food, quality of the food they buy directly. We also see the possible impact of students in this transition, because students are really numerous in agriculture sector and can have a lot of time to help to assess the quality of what we do, and to make, for instance, farm success stories, and to share them with our power of sharing, thanks to our social networks tools. So this overview will give you some key to understand what is for us agroecology, how it will impact sustainably farming, and we will see in the next presentation more details about one of the measurement tools, the GRACE device.